So hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we are going to see the problem minimum number of steps to make two strings anagram 2. So I will just quickly read the problem statement and then we will see how to form the algorithm to tackle this problem. So you are given two strings S and T. In one step you can append any character to either S or T, and we have to return the minimum number of steps to make S and T anagrams of each other. So if you don't know about anagram, so suppose you have two strings A and B, we can say that these two strings are anagram of each other when they both contain same set of character, and it is not necessary that they should have same ordering of the characters. So let's see the example one to understand this problem more clearly. So in the input you can see that we have two string S and T, and you can see that the highlighted character uh, for in the string S are not present in the string T. So that means that these character we have to append in the string T. And for the string T, you can see that these two characters are also not present in the string S. That means that we have to append these two characters in the string S. And if you sum the count of missing characters from both string, you will get the output equal to 7. So let's move to the whiteboard to form an algorithm so that we can solve this problem. So here we are. So first I have taken a variable count that will be storing the count of character that we have to append. After that I have taken two hash map. The first hash map is for the first string and the second one is for the second string. And now you will be asking, why are we making the hash map? So one property of anagram is that they should have the same set of character. That means the count of the character will also be equal in both the string. So in the hash map, we can easily get the count for the corresponding character. That's why we have used. So now one approach that is coming into my mind is that first I will iterate for the characters of the first hash map, and what I have to do is, like, I have to see the count of the character in the second hash map. The count is equal, then I don't have to do anything. But if it is present in the first hash map and it is not present in the second hash map, that means that we have to append that character in the second string. So that will be my approach. So let's quickly do a dry run for the example one to see if we are able to match with the solution. So for the letter L, you can see that the count is 1, and but it is not present in the second hash map. So we have to increase the value of our count as we have to append that character in the string T. Now you can see that after we have the character E, and it is also not present in the second hash map. So we again have to increase the value of our count. So now it will be equal to 4. After that, for the character T, you can see that it is present. So we just have to continue moving the hash map. And for the character C, you can see that it is also present, and the count is also equal to same. So if you suppose like we have the count 2 here, but here the count is only 1 and the character is present. So we have to increase the count variable by the difference of the count of these two characters. That means that we have to increase the count value by 2 minus 1, that is by 1, so that it get balanced, as these two strings should have equal number of character. So after that we have to make the character same. So whenever the character is greater, we will assign it to here. That is how we will be doing when the character is present in the second hash map and the count is different. After that, we will move to the character O. So it is also present. For the character D, you can see that it is not present. So we have to increase the count. And now we will repeat this process for the second hash map. As you can see that in the question, we have to append the character in either of the string. So we have to check for the other hash map also. So this first hash map contain the character C, no issue. The character O is also equal and the count is also equal. But the character A is not present. So again we have to increase the count. So now it will be equal to 6. And the character T is present, no issue. The character S is not present in the first hash map. So we will increase. After that, when we have done this process, we will get our answer, that is equal to 7. And you can see that it is matching with the expected answer. So I think that this algorithm can work. So let's try to implement it and see what's the result comes out. So now we are in the code editor. Let's try to implement the approach. So at the very first, we will declare the count variable that will be initially equal to 0. After that, we will make two hash map for the corresponding strings. After that, we will fill the hash maps. So for auto ampersand x in s, we'll do the same for the second string. Just the map will be different. After that, we will run the for loop for the first hash map. Now we will look for the characters in the second hash map. For that, we will write empty dot count x dot first. Now, if you have any doubt like why I have written x dot first, so as you can see that in the map, the things are stored in this way. That is, the first thing is will be a character, and the second thing will be the int. Okay. So now, as I have to see for the character in the second hash map, that's why I've written x dot first. So if it is present, that means that we have to increase the value of count, and how many times we have to increase. We just to increase the difference of the count of the character in the hash map. So it will be ms x dot first minus empty x dot first. For that we have to balance the count of the character in both the hash map. So else we have to do it in other way. And now if the character is not present in the second hash map, so now we just have to increase the count by the count of the character that is coming in the first hash map, because these many of times we have to append in the string t. So now we will just repeat this process for the string t. We just have to do minor modification in the for loop and some modification in the if condition. After that we just have to return the count variable. So let's try to run it and see what it gives. So it's matching with the expected answer. Let's try to submit it. So now you can see that it got accepted. So this is one of the way in which this problem can be solved. So I hope that this algorithm is clear to you. So for any query or doubt, you can comment it down and I will try to resolve it. So thanks guys for watching this. So let's end this video here and meet in the next video with a different problem.